Hey everyone, this is Jason Berg, Project Manager at WDDinc, and I'm here with Tyler Smith to look at the Indiana Conference United Methodist Church Webshare. This is a public-facing website for their church members to be able to view some information. Before we dive into what the site's all about, let's learn some about Tyler. So, Tyler, how long you been at WDDinc? Where'd you come from? Etc., etc.
Sure. I graduated from Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology in 2002 with a degree in computer science. I started working at WDD shortly after that, so I've been with WDD a little over 9 years now.
What kind of technology do you normally work in? What's this website developed in?
Normally I'm working in the Microsoft technologies, similar to this website, which is an ASP.NET C# with a Microsoft SQL backend.
Okay, and what is kind of interesting about the WebShare? Why is it different than normal websites you'd see around the web?
Well, just by looking at it, you might not know this, but the interesting thing about this website is how it is pulling together data and information from several different databases that the Indiana Conference already had. So they had 2 or 3 separate systems that they were already using to keep track of their all of their churches and all the pastors of those churches and all the addresses and financial information for all of them. And they've decided they wanted this website to show off their data so that people could read about their churches on the internet. And so this is just the website came completely after the data was already there, and it's just pulling everything together for the public to see.
Okay, so it's aggregating the data from 3 different websites. Is there duplicate detection you have to do, or is it pretty unique data?
It's all pretty unique data. I mean, you kind of have to search to match up. This is a church in this database, and this is the same church in the other database, and match it up a little bit there. But we cleaned it up, so it's not bad at all.
Oh, okay. Well, very cool. Can you show us a couple of nifty features that you've added to the site too?
Sure. The first feature we'll look at here is the zip code search, and I'll just type in a Indianapolis zip code here, and we'll search. This is an interesting feature just because of the math involved, because each one of the zip codes, has a latitude and longitude, and what this page here is doing is measuring the distance between the different zip codes to tell you, how far away this church is from the zip code you plugged in.
Very cool. So did you have to get like a database of zip codes to implement that had the longitude and latitude of each that you're comparing against?
That's right. There was a database out there publicly on the internet you can find that has the exact latitude and longitude of the center of each zip code, and there's math you can do to basically use latitude and longitude to figure out the distance between them.
Very neat. You have some more features to show us?
Sure. We'll just dive into the top church here and just show you what an example page in here looks like. This is pulling together, as you can see, all sorts of information from their databases. You have the worship times of the church. Here's the pastor, and here's the address and phone numbers, and then you have all these statistical reports. So there's a slew of information you can get here, and this is all the information that they already had existing in their databases, and now you can have this website to show it off to the public.
So this is public facing. Is there a logged in version of this as well for people to do things?
Right. If you're a member of the Indiana Conference, you can get a login to the website here, and you can click on the pastor's names, or down here it says login for address information. Basically, once you get logged in, it'll show you a little more private information that they don't necessarily want to share with the public. Like the pastor's home phone number and address, and some of his salary information. The address of the parsonage here. That's basically the pastor's home address usually. So they allow that for the members that work at the Indiana Conference to look at, because it's information they can see on their other database anyway, and that allows them to see that data from the website.
Very cool. Well, thank you, Tyler. This was a quick look at the Indiana Conference United Methodist Church WebShare application that pulls data from multiple databases to present it to the users. Thank you for your time, Tyler. Really appreciate it, and thank you everyone for listening. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.